I am responsible, but it's not entirely my fault.
Sure.
I feel like those are tangentially related.
I feel like we're on the same racetrack and we're talking about different corners.
I'm talking about different horses.
I was thinking about cars.
Nope. Horse race.
What's with you and horses?
Potato.
You're thinking about the horse named Potato with Potatoes. That's what you're thinking. Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking of.
Potatoes. Guys, we got doubles for you. We got grand finals. Grayson and Orex are teaming up. Between me and Ryan and those two, you've got an entire carpool of people that are heading down to a tournament this weekend. And facing off against them, MuteAce and Gidy, who have been inseparable since MuteAce has come down to Texas.
Yeah, and people that I would not be shocked to see at that same tournament, probably.
Yeah, but they're not in our carpool. They're already going to be down in the Tri-City area,
Yeah.
Probably
a lot shorter of a drive for them.
Much shorter, yeah. Probably don't need to wake up at 6 a.m. to get down there.
No.
But we ball.
Leave at 6 a.m.
We ball.
Yeah.
Right, leave at 6 a.m., wake up at like 5.
I love the colors, all of the colors that are happening.
This is a very beautiful match.
Yeah. So, Gidy, of course, rocking the Crom, and of course, you expect normally out of MuteAce the Peach, but I think Palutena a ridiculous character in doubles.
Yes, in doubles as a support character especially. A lot of times you'll see Peach on the front line. You'll probably see Orex doing a lot of that unless he's back to pick up a turnip like you saw. But Palutena, she's going to want to play support to that Crom that Gidy is just so well known for.
And meanwhile, yeah, the front, I feel like we've got two supports kind of on the blue team, where Peach is more likely the one to go forward than Rob here, but she doesn't really have the speed to sit back and doesn't really have a lot of the same pressure you want to go forward.
And speaking of going forward, man, Gidy never let up, and neither has MuteAce. They have both taken a stock from the blue team. And Grayson not going to be able to get out. That's a great DI by Gidy to get out of that.
Really solid, bouncing out of the last hits here and still surviving, not buffering anything silly. Grayson was stuck in that corner.
And not only that, like, Orex was coming to go help him, and then he was sandwiched between two members of the blue team while his teammate was recovering, and yet somehow he got them both to hit each other like it was an action movie from the 90s.
We got red team members just swapping who's got control of that ledge so they really get back on.
Oh my gosh!
Disgusting.
I'm watching pinball being played. And there's Gidy's first stock gone, and MuteAce isn't gonna run away in that moment.
MuteAce fearless. Even sitting at such a high percent, still has clean stock above. Oh,
that's
dead, right?
No, he's alive.
Just barely.
Leave it to, if there were any two regions that know how to play against Rob, it's going to be Texas and Florida, and you got the best of both worlds. But MuteAce
dying to friendly fire.
Yeah, dying to friendly fire, and Orex also dropping the stock just at the same moment. And now he's just getting comboed while Grayson's trying to, look at
Grayson,
all the damage.
On his last legs for this stock, managing to fight his way out of the corner, so he's going to hold it for a little bit longer.
Ooh, Gyro in the forward air, teaming up to get Gidy back on the back lines. That actually forces MuteAce onto the front, and he's got to find a way to facilitate the Crom to get in. Both members of the blue team just dominating state. It's just looking like Mango Lucky.
Right, just two ledge traps happening on the opposite side of the screen.
I thought that Gidy was going to get that combo from all the way downtown, get the pickup. Oh! I'm telling you, it's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where the two bad guys are coming at each other, and then Donatello dodges out of the way, and then they crash into each other. We've seen that twice now.
Straight up cartoon.
Yeah.
Cartoon violence. That's why this is rated T for teens, right?
It's E10 plus, actually.
E10 plus for cartoon violence.
Can't just be regular rated E, though.
No.
God forbid somebody sees Snake in his grenades. There's that up air, though. Grayson, undeterred, even with MuteAce threatening to interrupt his combo, still got the down throw into up air. Blue team's got a big deficit to make up, and importantly, Orex is going to have to fight to hold on to that stock.
To be fair, though, I feel like they started off with a lot bigger of a deficit than they currently have. Right now, now we're looking rough. I was going to say, if we're able to drop this MuteAce stock pretty quickly, and sit at 140, it's possible, but there's a chance that they can go for that.
Wait, it's not over. Oh, that was a great air dodge by Gidy, though, taking as much time as possible so that MuteAce can get back on stage and help him out. And now it's looking rough.
They are just juggling Rob. He's got nowhere to go.
Gidy's not going to let himself get reversaled.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That back throw from Crom is so incredibly good. And Grayson actually did it really well, holding back away from the stage so that he flung a little bit higher up, a little bit less, you know, close to mute.
Yep.
But that angle is just so low, and
it's very
the
predictable.
knockback is really small, so it's very easy to follow up off of it.
It's very predictable and very consistent,
Especially
and that's what
when you
makes
got
it so good in doubles.
Palu up smash that just covers an entire pillar.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get that set up.
That hitbox is so big, man.
Yeah.
You just sit there and you're like, all right, I've walled off this part of the stage. Would you like to try and do something about it, fella?
Right. Here's my pillar. Do something.
Because I doubt it. I doubt it. But who's you talking to? We
Just got people hanging out. You know?
people chatting up the big man, the man of the hour.
Yeah,
does look like Rollo, yeah. There was somebody else next to him that I was trying to figure out, but as we've established, I can't figure out who people are when they're wearing masks.
Yep. But God bless them for wearing them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All doing our part.
Now we're going to do our part on Kalos.
Do our part to make the blue team as difficult to see as possible. I apologize to anybody that has an astigmatism.
Right.
Because I'm struggling. I don't know about you.
I'm fine. You know,
you have correction for your vision.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
I got these glasses in high school. They're not particularly functional.
But functional enough to see right now that it's tough to get something started on a flatter stage as a team sometimes. You don't get easy bounces on platforms or setups. Oh, the footstool! Just to try and set up something else for Mute. What awareness from Gidy.
Right now, though, blue team is looking like they got a really solid hold of the stage. All up until that one moment where Mute finally slipped past. It was just two ledge traps on the opposite screen.
Well, and it's just great work by Grayson so far, especially, I would say. And taking control of the stage is going to be a lot on him. Orex is going to have to be, you know, hunting for big hits, but not trying to take as much of the stage. Wow, he didn't get punished for that.
I really thought that was for sure a smash, but charged just a little bit too long.
There we see Orex coming through and grabbing that first stock. As I said, you know, he's just going to be sitting there waiting for his opportunity to get a big hit, but Gidy doesn't need to wait. He got his first kill.
That potentially a really big interrupt from Grayson there to not let Orex take more damage.
I'm surprised that you could see what was going on there, because that felt like a cartoon, like puff cloud where there are fists and cat noises coming out of it.
You got all the visual onomatopoeia, the wham bam.
Yeah. The MuteAce, man, still holding onto that stock. Grayson is going to be the first of, I guess, the stock tanks in this game to lose his. But, man, also look at Gidy at 116. Like, that stock's not going to be much longer for this world.
Gidy, for the record, playing Crom.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Gidy, the Crom player, MuteAce on the Palutena, just in case there was any confusion.
For whatever reason. Oh! That's a trade that I'll take any day.
Any day. Grayson was also not at particularly high percent either. That is a phenomenal pickup by Gidy.
Gidy was sitting at like 116, not having a good time. But take that for a Rob stock, honestly, at any percent.
Yeah.
You know, that boy can live forever.
And let's not forget, MuteAce still has that first stock. That has not dropped yet.
Jeez. MuteAce is living forever. Finally dropping that one. There is now stocks are even, but oh my goodness, Orex almost dropping it. Percents are absolutely not. That is a clean advantage for the red team.
If tilting in favor is a diagonal line, this one's actually vertical.
Oh my goodness. And blue team just can't find their footing on the ground. Even if we have one teammate come through for a punish, the other ends up getting juggled somehow. They bounce back and forth. Only one of them is on the stage at a time.
Yeah. And sometimes that's just by design of Orex trying to escape some big punish. Peach will oftentimes go into the air to create some space. But man, Grayson definitely creating some space and letting Orex take that hand-to-hand combat maneuver, because at 144, anything from Crom can kill him in. There's quite a bit from Mute that can do it, but wow. big brain Grayson, and he does get the snipe with the gyro as well.
And this is an opportunity where Gidy
it
drops
was
the
given
stock.
to them. Yep.
And now Grayson's sitting at a crazy high percent. So this is a 2v1 that's very doable for Mute. But he's got to play around these hitboxes very well. Really safe spaced aerials, but you know, one poor jump when you got 2 people to cover the skies could be rough.
And I like that he's not playing too stressed out about taking Grayson's stock. I think he's noticed, ooh, I thought Orex was going to have a follow-up that was good DI by Mute to get to the other side. Ooh, the quick get-up. He's got a chance to build on big damage to Orex, but instead he got greedy for the stock. Still alive, though.
Just taking the damage off the up smash, trying to get the 2-frame. Again goes for the
ledge trump.
And this time reacting to the fact that MuteAce is ready to buffer, catches the jump.
Ooh, and a great stuff by Orex as well.
I
this
love
would be a
that.
back throw.
Oh, just got the first glancing hit.
Recognition there by MuteAce was incredible to stay out of the brunt of that up air.
Oh,
I thought that was it.
Sick movement from Mute.
Not something he'll be likely pulling out again. And yeah, the nair at the ledge. Orex says, have a little taste of your own medicine, young man.
Swing enough hitboxes there. Really, the only thing that hard punishes you for that is a get-up attack, and then in comes Grayson.
Yeah, then he's right there. Gyro, laser, side B. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. But
so game
fought.
3?
Game 3 incoming.
You were going to say.
I was just going to mention that it is still 2 out of 3, given that it's the side bracket. And if I'm not mistaken, Mute and Gidy coming from winner's side.
Yeah.
So this will be Grayson and Orex on set point to reset the bracket, whereas this is set and tournament point for Gidy and MuteAce.
They're definitely not going to want to expend the stamina on doubles.
Right, you got a whole singles bracket after this. And this is literally, you could be looking at top 4 of the tournament.
Yeah. Damn, all 4 of these guys could definitely be the people with no shared placings. This could be it, but this could potentially be our last game of doubles. There are going to be no changes on the character side, only on colors. And even then, red team's still looking regal.
Yeah, slight mix to the daisy, still bringing the blue dress.
Yeah. Still the same cornflower blue.
Oh yeah.
So now, final destination, and we've got the Tekken music bopping.
Oh, Gidy, don't do it again. Please hold on to all of your stocks.
Yeah. That was close. Man, and again, confined space fighting. That's where I'm so impressed with MuteAce playing in doubles right now, is that despite playing a big, tall character like Palutena, and he gets sandwiched between a couple of other people, he still finds a way to get some hits and avoid getting hit back.
Right.
Ooh, a parry? And
wow. Okay, Gidy is fighting everybody. That's a clean back up smash. That's the classic. And that is so difficult to deal with. So Palutena, side special, the explosive flame just forces you into shield. Otherwise, you're just going to get burned. So that's a free grab for the teammate. And anytime your teammate goes for some unsafe pressure on the shield, you can toss out the explosive flame, and then they have to hold that, and then your teammate gets away.
Yeah.
Explosive flame in doubles is just so strong as support.
Super strong. Palutena has a lot of strong support options, but look at how well she's been supporting Gidy, who got that last kill. Blue team both on their second stock already. And we just haven't seen them able to set up any like extended advantage against the red team, right? It seems like they've had stage control this entire time.
Right, I think a lot of that has to do with how well Gidy has actually been swapping his target. Constantly hits one and then immediately changes to the other.
Oh! So I think that the turnip might have actually saved MuteAce from going down to the depths along with Gidy. And Gidy ended up being the one to drop the stock. And now there goes MuteAce. So all 4 players down onto their second stock, but as we saw in that last game, right, big percent deficit.
Yeah, almost triple digits on every blue team member. Now we're sitting there at unhealthy percents.
And here's the ledge trap right there. It's so tough to discern Palu's intent sometimes when she's just short hopping there at the ledge, because at any moment she could stop doing that, run up and up smash instead of giving you the back air that you expect, or even waiting out for a grab.
Oh,
and now
so
the
smart.
reflect. Wow.
So smart.
And I think that might have, I don't know if I'm wrong, but that looked like it was a counter.
Yeah, it was.
Because of proximity, yeah. Oh, there's the big forward smash. Orex getting punished for the commit. That's oftentimes where MuteAce finds his punishes, even in singles. We'll touch on that later tonight. Right now, Grayson committing to try and get that kill, but yeah, like you said,
yeah,
MuteAce with the delay.
You wanted to catch the teleport there, the 2-frame. It's so easy, but MuteAce didn't give it to him because he waited to go for that teleport.
Like I said, man, he's got some Rob experience of his own, and now the Rob experience is being on your last stock along with your teammate. They can definitely make this up and push this back to even, but they've got to get one of these stocks quick, and there it is,
and
taking it away from Gidy.
Second one might not be far off.
Oh, the Armada Nair. Oh, he saved him.
He got him.
No, he didn't. MuteAce made it back. The tenacity.
That's insane.
And that was definitely, I think that Orex might have been panicking because Gidy was threatening to go off stage and save him.
Agree. Yeah, that's a huge turning point right there. That could have been even stocks down to the last 2v2 situation. You know how important that is, getting down to the 2v1. And now it is red team just ledge trapping both sides again.
I would imagine that Gidy's going to play the rest of this game center stage and not allow any funny business to reversal him off the stage and get a quick stop.
Right, no silly throwing gimps.
Especially, I would believe that MuteAce is going to try to fight Orex as much as possible. Or, I could be wrong. Oh, that was scary.
Oh, my goodness, Grayson barely holding on to that stock. Both blue team members very unhealthy. Finally going to take that one off of Mute.
Wait a second, it's not over.
Has to play really carefully around an invincible MuteAce coming through to save Gidy.
Grayson doing everything he can to try and knock Gidy back off stage, but he'll be knocked out himself.
This is a really simple ledge setup. Cal can cover quite a bit from here, especially using Rob's gyro. Grayson coming back to haunt his own teammate from the grave.
No! He does have his double jump, so he's back. Even
Gyro
when Rob is not on screen, DFW is cheering for Rob.
Right. Oh,
the parry and it was still covered. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, just barely avoids getting singed. Goes for the 4.
What do you do? What do you do?
That's it. That's it. That's it. You just sit there. There's nothing to be done.
Nothing can be done. Catch me if you can.
Once they've set it up, you're sitting there having a bad time.
Yeah, bro. that is a bad time.
Yeah. I think that was so doable, but unfortunately, Orex misjudged MuteAce's recovery. Ended up saving him, missing. Even if he had just gone for the hit and he had got the strong hit, it would have been a stock.
Right?
Anyway,
yeah, it still would have been the stock.
The fact that he